This is not a reaction video. I know you got plenty of those on your recommended right now. It's just a couple quick points that I wanted to raise about the trailer we saw yesterday. A lot of you guys have made it known that you were a bit underwhelmed by the new trailer, and I understand. Watching the new trailer live with Duplex and with you guys here on the channel was very hype, but I was also very aware of a couple of things that weren't quite hitting for me. Especially when you compare this trailer to the first one that we got a week ago, because that one had a lot more information on it. In this new trailer, we saw a few cool cutscenes, 2 new monsters, Balahara and this cool mysterious monster. We saw a new character and we also saw a bit of mounted combat gameplay. All of this was pretty damn cool. I mean, new Monster Hunter content is always exciting to watch, but there is a bit of discourse going on with some people saying that it was disappointing and others saying that it was perfect. I understand why people would feel one way or another, but my main goal here today is to actually just kind of give my opinion. I was a little let down because I really wanted to see more focus mode gameplay for other weapons. Another thing that kind of bothered me was that this dodge that you see perform on the Secret seems to be an auto dodge, as in the mount does it for you. I was hoping this is a translation issue, but I went over to Rurikon's stream and Gaijin was there and he kind of confirmed that it wasn't. And I think a lot of people won't actually enjoy this. Monster Hunter's main selling point is that unique boss fight, you know, the dance we always mention. So I'm hoping that this will be some sort of toggle option because I want to be in control of my Secret, not the other way around. But that's pretty much it when I'm talking about the things that bother me, and when we move on to the positives, you know, they still outweigh the negatives. We were told that we were going to see 1 new monster, but instead we saw 2. The first being Balahara, this alien worm looking ass. He was hogging the spotlight for this trailer and he did a fantastic job. He looks like a pretty cool and unique take on the Leviathan skeleton that we already seen in monsters like Mizutsune, Almudron, and so on. He can set up his own ambushes, he can burrow underground, but also climb around the terrain to fight you, and it's awesome to see how the herd mechanic changes with him. When we saw the pack of Doshiguma chase you down, it seems like they just really run for you like a pack of rabid dogs. But the Balahara seem to be more strategic. They will go as far as trying to narrow your escape route by getting ahead of you, shooting projectiles at you, and even setting up traps. Pretty impressed with this monster. He seems like an early to mid tier, but he looks awesome, really unique. Can't wait to fight him. Then there is this other monster that we see for like 2 quick shots. People say that this is going to be the flagship, but I'm still kind of doubting that. But it seems like this guy has a strong connection to the lightning storms going on. We can see that he kind of like absorbs the lightning and uses it as a weapon, which looks pretty damn cool. I mean, just look at this. And I really like the fact that we saw basically nothing when it comes to this guy. And no, I'm not being sarcastic. I think Capcom likes to show a little bit too much in some of their trailers. So the less I see about this game in terms of the story and what monsters are in it, the better. When we came to the gameplay, we saw a lot of mounted stuff. We saw the hunter do this like side swipe with the greatsword. This reminded me a lot of the mounted combat in Elden Ring, and if that's where we're headed, then that's fine by me, because in Elden Ring you can get 1 or 2 moves while you're mounted, meaning that, you know, the focus of the combat still lies within the traditional hunt that we know and love. Again, not really feeling this auto dodge mechanic we've seen so far, but hopefully we'll be able to toggle this off and have full control over our mount. We saw a few more cutscenes and a new character, but then again, the less I know about the story, the better. And I personally am really hyped about the voice Hunter and the voice Palico. I mean, these lines are coming together so well. It's making these scenes feel a lot more alive and it makes them feel more intense, which, you know, congratulations to the team, honestly. But by far, one of the best revelations we got yesterday was the fact that yes, Monster Hunter Wilds will be crossplay. This is huge. In practically every world or Rise stream I've made, I was forced to turn down fellow hunters in my chat because of our chosen platforms. And now I'll be able to hunt with all of you, regardless of whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox or PC. This is no less than a dream come true, honestly. I strongly support a culture where we move away from platform exclusives and move into crossplay, because I think that it is more inclusive and it is a lot more fun that way. Different platforms are made to suit different needs, but I think we should all be able to come together online to have some fun. And for those of you who were underwhelmed and perhaps even a little bit disappointed, kinda like me, guys, remember, we got 2 trailers in the space of 1 week. Also, do remember that we're gonna have another trailer and even a gameplay demo in Gamescom, which is about a month away, and I'm trying so hard to resist buying flights to help Germany, because goddamn, I want to get my hands on this game like now. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't lose heart. There is still plenty more to see. But that's it for me today. Let me know how you feel about this batch of new content for Wilds that we've gotten within the week. I'm always curious to hear what you have to say on the matter. As always, stay safe, and until we meet again.